Hey YouTube, it's your boy G Miles. Today we're back with another video. Today we're gonna be doing some fried chicken by using cornmeal. Since we know the only way to do is use cornmeal just in case if you're out of flour and stuff, but which I am. So here it is. Since got the chicken dot out. Since it was leg quarters. Since I cut them up to to legs and thighs though. Hey, I know my way around chicken though. Yeah, here's the cornmeal. Since if you're almost out of flour or completely out of flour, just use cornmeal. And use a little flour just in case. The seasonings, that's all. And I'm gonna get started on seasoning. Season my chicken so I can marinate for like 2 or 3 hours. Just depends. Okay, once you got your chicken set up, since I just tried it completely. Right after I thought the chicken out just from leg quarters, but now I cut them up to legs and thighs. So yeah. To give it a little seasoning, all I'm gonna do now just add some garlic salt. Yeah, so give it a little more flavor. Since I want to put too much salt on it, or else it's gonna be salty as heck. Like nobody wants no salty fried chicken though, which is from cornmeal for the most part. Once you did that, gotta add some black pepper. Okay, that's that. Once you add the black pepper, all I'm gonna do now, just mix it up until it's completely combined with the garlic salt and black pepper. Since I'm using the other seasonings, since I gotta try my best, like cut back on and so much salt. Since I've been recently doing it lately, or something like that. Since I'm gonna get high blood pressure, so that's my family. But I hope not. Okay, once you got your chicken mixed in there, all I'm gonna do now is just put the foil on it and put it in the fridge for a couple hours. Alright. Once you got your chicken mixed in with all the salt and the black pepper, all I'm gonna do now is just put all the chicken up, so it can marinate for like a couple hours. Since I gotta give it a lot more flavor, Yeah. All I'm gonna do now just season my cornmeal. Since I'm gonna do this ahead of time, that way so I can rest up for a couple hours. Okay. Once you got a bowl out, for the breading. And all I'm gonna do now is just add some cornmeal. Yeah, it doesn't matter though, so when I add the rest just in case if I run out. But frankly, I'm gonna do 2 slides like this, and add a little cornmeal, and that should do it though. Yeah. Once you did that, all I'm gonna do now is just add a couple things of flour there, which is still rising. Just mix that in there. Complete. Okay. Once you added the cornmeal and flour in there, put it now into the seasoning. For our season, gotta add some chicken seasoning. Yeah, I got the chicken seasoning. Once you did that, gotta add some black pepper. Of course, some onion powder. Normally gotta use garlic powder, but sometimes I use onion powder. Of course, some accent just to give a little flavor. Well, boost the flavor up. And last but not least is a little paprika. Yeah, that's all. right. Once you have to add the seasons onto the cornmeal, just stir it up. Yeah, completely until it's all mixed up. Yeah, but the good thing is I didn't try to add another round of this garlic salt, or else it's gonna be salty as head. Just the chicken seasoning and also the accent. Yeah, just give it a little mix. Well, just give it a mix, you know. And voila, that's all you gotta do. But normally, yeah, see, you only gonna use this cornmeal for fish, but now I'm using it for chicken just in case if I'm out of flour, you know. Yeah. And I'll be back once I, from a little break though. All right, once your chicken is still marinating, all we're gonna do now is just preheat our fire to 400 degrees. Since we know we're gonna put our oil onto this fire, that way so we won't have to mess with that. So yeah, and plus gotta pour the whole thing of coconut oil. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna pour in there. Since my folks just got this whole thing of canola oil, but I bought vegetable oil, so why not use that? So yeah, because vegetable oil tends to cook a bit faster though than canola oil. So yeah, and I'm gonna keep it there once the oil is heating up while I get the chicken ready with canola oil. All right, once your chicken has been marinating for like 3 hours probably, so voila. And that's good and marinated. Ready to be breaded up in cornmeal. So yeah. And I'm gonna get the cornmeal out once I can, since I'm gonna start breading this. Okay. Once you got your cornmeal out, that is perfectly seasoned. That is seasoning. All I'm gonna do now is just get the chicken out and start, breading this by coating it with corn oil, and plus hope the cornmeal works. But normally you have to use flour to fry chicken though, even though I'm just using this method just in case if I'm out of flour and stuff, like so. God, I hope that works. Once that's coated, just put it in the trailer, And that's all I have to do. And I'm gonna coat the rest of this chicken with with corn. Okay, once you got the rest of the chicken coated in, cornmeal. So yeah, all we're gonna do now is just ready to fry this, chicken and turn it into fried chicken made with cornmeal. Cornmeal or something like that. So yeah. And I'm gonna keep it there once I get to the fire, so I can fry this chicken up. Okay, once the oil is heating up enough on the fire, all we're gonna do now is just finally let's put this chicken on, and voila. And that's how we roll. And all I'm gonna do now is let this fry for, I'm gonna say 10 minutes or something like that, just a 10 minutes. And I'm gonna check on it in a bit. Alright, so the chicken is already been frying for 10 minutes. You see how it looks? Looks good though. It kind of reminds me of fish though. I'm gonna keep on frying it until it's fully done though, Yeah. Just flip it over, because it doesn't matter though. I'm gonna let this go for a few minutes though, please. I don't want to take it out over to everywhere else. It's gonna be really crispy, And I'm up this fire for probably around a few minutes or just a minute. Hey, I'm back. So once the chicken is frying for about 20 minutes, and voila, you can tell that see, this chicken turns out pretty nice though. So all I'm gonna do now is shake it up. Once you're done frying the chicken, yep, cornmeal fried chicken. Looks like fish, bro. Just shake the grease off like that. Yeah, there we go. And presto, that's all we're gonna do. And I'm gonna get to this ASC tray in a set. Hey, I'm finally back. So once you got your chicken out, here it is, nice and perfect. So yeah, and I'm gonna keep it there to one side. Fry the rest of the chicken, since you know, looks good though. Hey, I'm back, and voila, here it is, all fried up. Cornmeal fried chicken. Well, fried chicken that is made, see, from cornmeal by me. Ooh, looks good in the teeth. Ooh, yeah, just like I said though, using cornmeal for fried chicken. See, this really reminds me of fish, but even though it's chicken though, fried chicken that is made from cornmeal and stuff. So yeah, and I'm gonna fry some sides or something like that for for a second though, since this dude gotta have some sides though. All right, once you got your cornmeal fried chicken on some plate, and here it is. And plus, that's tater tots, since you feel like making rice or anything, but hey, tater sauce is my favorite. Check it out, all nice and good, and barely reminds me of fried chicken. Ooh, cooked perfectly on the inside. Yes, no blood or anything, just perfect though. So let's give this a taste test in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that is some good fried chicken from Cornmeal. Like I said though, just perfect. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna tear the rest of this fried chicken from Cornmeal, just and eat good. Hey, I'm back. So the fried chicken by using cornmeal that I had is super good and delicious. So check it out. Yeah, 2 pieces of cornmeal fried chicken in my meat, and check out the rest of this. Ooh-wee. Almost reminds me of fish, even though it's just fried chicken from cornmeal, Yeah, just in case if you're out of flour or almost, even though looks good, and plus, hey, that's awesome. And that's all for this video on using cornmeal for fried chicken and stuff. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, please give a like, share, and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell if you get a chance. Yeah, and it's been the boy G Miles. Peace out. Hope you enjoyed that video. Peace.